While I was doing the installation on this, FedEx showed up to my house and they dropped off a package. Just so happened to be another package from Morimoto. In that install video, when they showed up, they brought this package, and I mentioned everybody, it was another package, which was the set of taillights from Morimoto, and that's what we're going to be installing today on the Fortune Taco. What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another video. If you're new here, this is the first time watching one of my videos, I'm Chris. Right behind me, this is the Fortune Taco, and today we're going to be putting some new taillights on the truck. These are the brand new Morimoto XB Evo headlights. While I was doing the installation on this, FedEx showed up to my house and they dropped off a package. Just so happened to be another package from Morimoto. In that install video, when they showed up, they brought this package, and I mentioned everybody, it was another package, which was the set of taillights from Morimoto, and that's what we're going to be installing today on the Fortune Taco. So I currently am running these Alpha X taillights. I also did a video on this when I put these in. I did a comparison showing all different color options here of the Alpha X's. The light output on these, to be 100% honest with you, is very poor. The Morimoto taillights have been on my wish list for a long time, and I finally went ahead, pulled the trigger, and got a set. So now with the new XB Evo headlights, these XB taillights, I'm gonna have a full matching truck. I think the design on these taillights is far more superior than the design of the Alpha X taillights. I'm gonna show you how simple and easy it is. There's two bolts holding this in. Take the bolts out, unplug the wires, pull this out, and then put the new ones in. It's going to be a very quick and simple install today, using a nifty little 10mm ratchet here. There are going to be 4 black bolts on the inside of your tailgate here. The second one down and the 4th one down is going to be your taillight. You want to take out both of those so we can get this taillight pulled out. With those 2 bolts out, the only thing holding this light in, there are going to be 2 metal prongs up in the top and the bottom here that are popped kind of into the fender. You want to just pull the light directly back towards you. Well, those weren't seated as good as I was expecting. With the taillight now out, if you're taking out factory taillights, it might look a little different than these since these are aftermarket. The factory taillights, I believe, are going to have top bulb here, center bulb, and then your reverse down at the bottom. So there's 3 plugs you'll have to unplug. Same with mine. It just might look a little different. So we got that out. Both of the old tails out, starting with the passenger. Ooh, nice and snug in the styrofoam they come in. These things look good, look good. Once we get these powered up and check these out, there's one cool thing about these lights is you actually have 2 different types of flash patterns in here, just like we can kind of change our headlights. On these taillights, you have the option to do a sequential or a fade off turn signal just by changing one of these wire connectors. I want to get these things connected, test them out, and then we'll go back and forth with these 2 connectors just to show you the different flash patterns. Just like with the headlights, all 3 of these connectors are completely different designs, so you can't mix them up when plugging this stuff in. They all only have one home. Very, very simple, easy plug-and-play system here. So we have our 3 wire connectors hooked up. Stuff all that back in there, hoping nothing gets snagged or caught. Just like on factory taillights, there's 2 metal spikes here, metal prongs, whatever you want to call them. We're gonna line those up with the hole here and the hole here on the truck itself. With both of those prongs lined up, you just want to press. Oh, that went smoother than I thought. I was waiting for a pop or something like that, but those just slid right in. You have a reflector here on the side. I'm assuming there's gonna be a light in there, a little side marker, just like factory has. There's 3 bars in here. That'll be your brake light, that'll be your running light, and then also your blinker. And then down here in the bottom, we do have the reverse. You can kind of see the LEDs in there. First, I'm just gonna unlock the truck. And then lock, unlock, and one more time, lock. I'm gonna go into the truck and just turn on DRLs. So that is powered on, yep. I kind of thought there was gonna be a little side marker light in there, but now these are just with DRLs powered on. This is just what your daytime running light taillights will look like. I like that design. I think it's really clean looking. All right, guys, so now that it's nighttime, run through the features of these lights so I can show you guys just how good these Morimoto taillights look on the truck. So let's get in and power these things up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just turn on the regular DRLs. This is just the regular standard red lighting on the taillights with the DRLs on. I'm gonna press on the brake. And this is how much brighter they get when you're applying the brake on the vehicle. I'm gonna put on the hazards. So this is what the blinkers on the taillights look like. They are a sequential flash pattern. Put in reverse, and this is what the reversed lights look like. The light output from these lights compared to my Alpha X's is like 10 times brighter, but these Morimoto lights shine so bright, they're like lighting up the houses across the street for me when I put my vehicle in reverse. Another cool feature with these XB taillights is that you can pick your flash pattern just by a simple little plug and play harness. So right now the tails, as you can see, are set to a sequential flash pattern. By pulling the taillight out, the very, very top wire harness coming out of this light, there are 3 wires coming out of it. It is a red, yellow, and green. Green and red connected mean there's gonna be a sequential flash pattern. If you unplug the green and red, I believe we have to plug in red to yellow. That is gonna switch the flash pattern to a fade off altogether rather than the sequential. So I'm gonna disconnect this real quick and switch these over to show you. And then I plugged in the red and yellow together. Now if we flip the taillight around, the taillight just looks like a normal taillight. It's just flashing on and flashing off, as opposed to the factory setting of a sequential turn. Guys, if you had these taillights on your truck, what setting would you put these taillights on? Just the fade off function for the blinker? Or are you more of a fan of the sequential flash pattern? Let me know down in the comments below what you think the turn signal should be set to. All right, guys, that is gonna be it for this video. I appreciate you sticking around all the way to the end and watching this video. If you stuck around this long, can you do me a huge favor? Show this video some love. If you enjoyed the content, drop a thumbs up down below. It helps this video be more successful to get seen by more people just like yourself. If you have any questions about this video, the XB taillights, or just anything for myself in general, drop a comment down below and try my best to reply to every comment that is left on my videos. If this is your first time watching, or maybe you've watched a couple of my videos, but you are not yet subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you can see all the future videos I make on the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in for another video. I hope to see you on the next one.